Well, I've finally done it. I've finally gone too far, so I have some explaining to do. But first, some park updates. Once we get inside of Universal Studios, I will return to the scene of my crime and kind of explain what happened. I have double checked. You can buy the 2021 Harry Potter collectible limited edition wand inside of the new Universal Studios store. Here it is right here inside of the Harry Potter section of the store. This is the 2021, and they also still have some of the 2020 collectible ones available. Both editions, 2021 and 2020 limited edition collectible ones, are $70 each. So you do not have to only get them in Ollivanders. I just took a look inside of Voodoo Donuts. Currently, they do not have any specialty donuts. Not sure when the next specialty donut will come out, but when it does, I'll let you know. Into Universal Studios Florida we go. We can see by the Mardi Gras Medallion. Mardi Gras is still going on, but hopefully this is the last weekend. I hope they don't extend it any further. Mardi Gras into May, too much of a good thing, I believe. Too much of a good thing. I recently saw that someone was angry that they did not have any physical maps for the park. They do, guys. They do. They're right here, right up front. They do have the Mardi Gras merchandise right out front of the Universal Studios store, and select items 50% off. For example, this shirt here was $27. Now it is $13. The hoodie is marked down from $57 to $27. My favorite Mardi Gras shirt of the season for this year, 2021, is marked down to $12 from $25. Now is the time to pick you up some Mardi Gras bargains. Okay, let's continue to make our way around the park to the scene of my horrendous crime. It was horrendous. Gru and some of the girls are out for a little photo op meet and greet here on Hollywood Boulevard. Also, this guy. Marilyn is coming on in 5 minutes. Marilyn and the Diamond Bellas. I could use a break from this Mardi Gras music. Let's listen to Marilyn and the Diamond Bellas. He's a one-stop shop, makes my heart beat stop. He's a one-stop shop, makes the ladies drop. He's a one-stop shop, takes me to restaurant. He's a sweet talking sugar and candy man. A sweet talking sugar and candy man. Sweet sugar candy man. Here in the streets of New York, a very unique homage. Look up here, Adrian's Pet Shop. We have a little homage, a little tribute to SpongeBob. Look up here. I think I am the only one who has ever mentioned this little tribute. So many little tributes or Easter eggs, if you will, throughout the park. I've only spotted this one like a couple of months ago. It makes me wonder, what else am I missing? A little bit of construction work going on here in the streets of New York. Don't know what they're doing, some type of repair work or something, but I like that instead of just putting plywood, it's actually, it looks like the brick road. It's themed covering. Awesome. The manhole cover even says NYC Sewer, New York City Sewer. However, this manhole cover outside of Starbucks says Chicago. Things that make you say, Don't worry, the rest of this video will not be dedicated to walking around checking out manhole covers. One more little update before I go explain myself and what happened in this previous video. Bruce the Shark is back. Looks like a fresh coat of paint. Got some dental work done. I will note, Bruce is hanging up differently. He used to have a rope that went through his mouth that people would, you know, hang from for their pictures. He's not hanging up by his mouth anymore by that rope. They have him hanging up by the tail. you guys can see right here, this is where the rope used to go. It used to hang this way and pull up this way. So now it just looks like Bruce has a weird smile. He's Joker Bruce. One thing of note that I think they changed or added, see these little nicks, little cut marks, bloody cut marks? I think those are new. I don't think he had those before. But if you know better, let me know in the comment section below. And I'm sure it's an optical illusion, but Bruce looks bigger. Now here's something they are thinking about doing at Chez Alcatraz, which currently does not serve food. They used to. Pre-COVID, they served food. But as I'm having discussions with the bartender, they are considering, management is considering, putting some type of permanent or semi-permanent food tent out here. I guess the one for Mardi Gras here has done so well that they might have something a little more permanent than a Mardi Gras food tent. Looks like we have another construction wall sighting over here in between San Francisco and King's Cross Station. Looks like it's just kind of like a little square or rectangle. Maybe they're doing some more like underground work like they were doing over there at New York by the Blues Brothers. Okay, that is enough park updates for the moment. Let's head over to the scene of the crime where I got myself in trouble with a few of my viewers. Here we are, the scene of my crime. Where to start, Let me start by sort of explaining a little something about me. I love to quote movies and TV shows. I can have a whole conversation with people, not using my own words, but just quoting movies and TV shows. And one of my favorite TV shows stars Kevin James. You know, it's very old. The King of Queens. I watch this show almost every night for like 10-15 years. As long as it's been running on late night TV, I've been watching it before I go to bed. So a lot of the things that Kevin James, his character, Doug Heffernan, says, I have in my head. And the last video I made, I referred to the Nile, also known as the Nile. There's the Nile River in Egypt, and then there's the Nile, the psychological thing that people go through. They go through denial. Well, I said in the video, the Nile is not just a river in Spain. And that's a quote from Kevin James. I don't really think the Nile River is in Spain. I was quoting Doug Heffernan. Every time I see that episode, that just makes me laugh, and that quote from Kevin James stays in my head, and it's one like I like to use. So I think I made the mistake of using it in the video without using a laugh track. So I think what I have to do is find myself a laugh track, and when I do stuff like that, or say stupid stuff like that, I'll put in the laugh track so you guys know I'm being facetious. Yeah, a lot of you, I've been getting a lot of comments about this, Rick, you know, the Nile is not in Spain, it's in Egypt. I know that, but the good thing is, this video will get comments forever. The video that I said that in, because forever, until the sun burns out of fuel, people will be commenting that the Nile is in Egypt. There we go. I hope that kind of clears things up. I'm just quoting movies and TV shows sometimes, but maybe to help you guys out, I will add in that laugh track in the future. And I think some of you are in denial about how funny I am. In denial, it ain't just a river in Spain. Another thing before we go, in that same video I was mentioning Krusty Krab pizza, and I did SpongeBob's little song, Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. I love that episode of SpongeBob. I love that song. Another little Rickism that I do is I always reverse the finger pointing. So I say, Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. So that's another little funny thing, at least I think it's funny, that I do. It wasn't a mistake, it's just a Rickism. And now with that bit of controversy clarified, let's go check on hot butterbeer. Well, what do you know? Here we are at the beginning of May, and hot butterbeer is still available. Who would have ever imagined that? Who could have ever thought that or said that? Regardless, here it is, still available. Get your hot butterbeer. FYI, hot butterbeer is $7.99. I'm not going to get any today. I'm fasting right now. Trying that whole fasting diet thing. Another thing in that denial video, that I mentioned was that perhaps behind this wall here, there was room for expansion of the Wizarding World. I was told that by a team member. I've never been back there. But a viewer asked me to check it out on Google Maps, and I did check it out on Google Maps. No, there's no room back here for an attraction. Maybe one or two very small stores, but not an attraction. And here's another interesting thing I found out when I used Google Maps for this area. This road that goes through London, right in front of Diagon Alley, on Google Maps is called Amity Avenue. So somewhat of a tribute to Jaws remains, at least in Google's eyes. Over here behind the MIB attraction, I've had several people send me pictures and mention that there's a tent here for Halloween Horror Nights. You know what, I gotta be honest, I don't think they ever took it down from 2020. So I'm sure they're getting it prepared for this year's, but I don't think they ever really took the tent down from last year. And speaking of MIB, it is just a 15-minute wait. Let's go see if I can get a perfect score. Before I actually get on MIB, I need to clarify something with you guys. I had a viewer tell me they were denied entry onto the ride with their fanny pack, their bum bag. I did verify with the attendant just today, just right now. Yes, you can. You can wear a bum bag or fanny pack on this ride. However, because it spins, they will not allow like the over-shoulder purse bags. And now, let's go get a perfect score. Let's see what the worms are up to today. Looks like they're taking a break.
You just keep coming. Where do you all come from, Mr. MIB want to be had? With your shirt, your ugly shirt that makes no sense. You wore that out? Oh my goodness. They say I'm strange.
What's wrong with my yellow shirt? They don't like it. Well, that was certainly not my best score. Good thing I had Will Smith wipe my memory. I don't want to remember that one. There's Scooby and the gang. Like, Daphne, I like that outfit. It looks a little different.
What about mine?
You were wearing the same stuff. Her outfit looks a little different than usual. Yeah, everyone's wearing Mardi Gras stuff. That is a good point.
Like we're ready to party.
Especially Scoob back there. Yes. Looking good, Scooby. Yeah, I think Daphne is wearing a different outfit. I think that's a little different. I've got to go check some of my my old footage, but pretty sure Daphne must have bought herself, got that credit card, and got herself a new outfit. Well, I did have half a mind, half a thought to go over to Islands of Adventure and show you the Velocicoaster, because I know team members are riding it right now, but I think I'm going to do a live stream on Sunday when Nikki and I get our turn on the Velocicoaster. So make sure you have the subscribe button clicked and that bell notification button clicked so you know when we go live with that. But as for now, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
Thanks for watching Rix Flix, and now, time to relax.